Well, sewing might definitely be an activity that you've been wanting to do recently, especially with the temperatures that we saw most of this month. But thankfully, to a cold front we saw late last week and early this week, we've been feeling a lot cooler recently in those mid to upper 90s. And right now you can see skies a little bit hazy. We got some clouds out there, but still 98 degrees. Dew point is low though, 56. This is the lowest we've seen it in a little while. We haven't seen dew points in the 50s until this week in a while for sure. Feels like 97, so that's because we're seeing very dry air from the northeast, only at about 8 miles per hour, but that's helping us stay really cool. Now you can see across the region, the wind isn't very strong. Nacogdoches the greatest at only 11 miles per hour, but you can see coming from the northeast, that's definitely pumping in that cooler, dry air versus what we've been seeing a lot of this summer, which is wind coming out of the south, where it brings up that humidity from the Gulf. So this is very welcomed and a little bit different than what we've been seeing recently. Tonight, though, temperatures thankfully once again staying in the lower 70s. Some of us may be even seeing the upper 60s. Now, the record low is 55, and you can see none of us dropping there, but this will definitely be a treat to wake up to tomorrow mornings. Longview and Marshall, 70 degrees. Sulphur Springs might be in those upper 60s. Definitely comfortably cool. You might even need a light jacket as you get out the door tomorrow. Tonight, though, we do have a full blue supermoon, so it's the second full moon in the same month of August. If you want to see it, peak is about 8:36 tonight, and if you saw it last night, it was already really big. So tonight, 14% larger. That's why it is the supermoon. So it's going to be great and definitely perfect weather to get out and view it. Tomorrow, like I said, a beautiful morning. You might maybe want to grab a light jacket if you're headed out the door in some of those areas that you might be in the upper 60s. But overall, 70s feels great. Recess also going to be feeling nice in the lower 90s. And by the ride home, it'll be warmer, but not unpleasant because of that northeast wind. Tomorrow, dry, once again, warm, pleasant, high temperatures of about 96. Winds coming from the northeast. Once again, that's helping us keep those temperatures cooler. And we do have some rain chances coming up over the next couple of days. You can see Saturday, 20%, Sunday, maybe 30. We drop down a little bit Monday, Tuesday. Doesn't look like your Labor Day will be a washout. Then maybe another 30% chance on Wednesday. But overall, one thing we want to keep watching is the fire danger over the next couple of days, especially with this northeast wind bringing in that drier air. It's cranking up that fire danger. You can see some of us in East Texas seeing some very high and some of us seeing high fire danger, but nobody under that moderate and low anymore. So definitely be aware, especially if you see anything outside that could spark fires. Over the next 7 days, though, once again, staying warm. Not sure if we'll touch those triple digits, though. It looks like Saturday, Sunday, we could stay just a few degrees cooler because of those potential rain chances. Great Labor Day on Monday, and then temperatures once again staying in those upper 90s.